When you're hooked on the look, there's nothing that will stop you from achieving your desired appearance. For celebrities, looks are everything, and so it's no wonder that so many of them invest hundreds, thousands, and even millions of dollars into themselves to make them look like their version of perfect. Today, we're looking at some of the most extravagant cosmetic procedures as we count down the top 10 most expensive celebrity plastic surgery transformations. At number 10, Amanda Lepore. I love unapologetic people. I find it so refreshing when people are truly themselves and aren't afraid to hide anything, and I think that's what I like the most about Amanda Lepore. Amanda Lepore is a transgender model, performer, and now author who made a name for herself in Hollywood just by being herself. She's known for having a very signature look, and she's basically become a living Barbie doll. Much of Amanda's body has been altered over the years, as she claims to have the most expensive body on the planet due to all of her surgeries. It's not clear how much she spent exactly, but judging by how she looks and the fact that she's been calling her body the most expensive on earth, I think it's safe to say that she's invested a lot of money into herself. She's written and talked about all the procedures that she's had done, and it's quite a long list. She's had a nose job, her hairline lowered, her eyebrows lifted, double eyelid surgery, cheekbone, lip and breast augmentation, gender confirmation surgery, hormones, and she even had her ribs broken and reshaped to alter the size of her waist. Amanda prides herself on being a living Barbie doll and really doesn't regret any of her procedures, even though they were all very expensive. At number 9, Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner has gone through many transformations in her life. As you all probably know, Caitlyn is transgender, and her transition most likely set her back a pretty hefty amount. While we don't know the exact amount that she spent on her transition, I think it's safe to say that no amount of money even compares to the feeling of having your outside appearance match who you are on the inside. There have been some people out there who have really been curious to see exactly how much Caitlyn has spent on her plastic surgeries over the years, including her confirmation surgeries. It is estimated that Caitlyn has spent approximately $76,000 on her cosmetic surgeries. Between fillers, facelifts, and a handful of other procedures, a lot of money has been invested into Caitlyn's appearance, and the fact that she's dished out $76,000 on these kinds of things shows that she will go to great lengths to make herself look as perfect as she pleases. Again, it is a lot of money, but I can imagine for Caitlyn, it's worth every penny. Now, before I carry on with the list, I would like to take a moment to ask you guys to consider leaving a like on this video if you're enjoying it so far, and also head on over to my gaming channel, Viper Girl, if you're interested in gaming content. I've got lots of fun things going on over there, so go check it out and subscribe while you're there. At number 8, Justin Jedlica. Imagine spending over $1 million on yourself, and I don't mean shelling out $1 million on clothes, shoes, and a nice car. Justin Jedlica, known as the real-life Ken doll, got famous because he received so many plastic surgeries and has spent so much money achieving his goal of becoming a real-life Ken doll. For him, the more plastic he looks, the better, and really that is the exact goal. Justin was on the show Botched very early on in the show's first season, making his debut in the series' first episode. He said that he's received over 1,000 surgeries to achieve the look that he has now, and there's no sign of him stopping his transformation anytime soon. As for how much he spent, well, there's no exact number since his procedures are always happening, but Justin has said that he's invested over $1 million into his looks. Could you imagine spending all that money on plastic surgery? And would you guys ever do something like this? Let me know down in the comments. At number 7, Jocelyn Wildenstein. Imagine spending millions of dollars to look like a cat. Just sit with that one for a second and let that process. Yes, one of the most dramatic celebrity appearances, which comes from socialite Jocelyn Wildenstein, was modeled after a cat and cost over $4 million. Jocelyn started her plastic surgery journey when she decided to get work done to look like a cat because her late husband was a big cat lover. She reportedly kept a lynx as a pet and recalled that the big cat's eyes were just so perfect, and so she wanted to look just like it. Unfortunately, she went a little too far with her look and she's been left looking pretty botched, which is unfortunate seeing how she invested so much money into her looks. What makes this even crazier though is the fact that she claims that she's not done getting plastic surgery, so she's willing to spend even more money on her appearance. At number 6, Donatella Versace. I've talked about Donatella Versace and her plastic surgery a fair bit on this channel. We know how she looks following getting plastic surgery, we know what procedures she's had done, and we know that the results haven't been the greatest. Sometimes going plastic just makes things worse rather than better. But one more question regarding her plastic surgery remains, and that is, how much did it all cost? Well, though there's no exact amount, it is believed that Donatella has spent over $25,000 on trying to improve and maintain her appearance. That is a lot of money, but when you think about the results that she's been left with, it makes that high cost so much worse. She's mostly received facelifts over the years, so to think that she's dropped so much money to only go back and get more work done because the effects didn't last is actually kind of sad. At number 5, Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is one of those celebrities who's considered a trendsetter. Whenever she steps out with a new piece of clothing or a new hairstyle, people just want to be like her and copy her. Because she's a trendsetter, there's pressure to look perfect all the time, and this is where cosmetic surgery came to play in her life. The one procedure that she's known for having is lip fillers. She became the it girl when it came to the big lip trend, and it even got so intense that people were trying to imitate her large lips by creating the dangerous Kylie Jenner lip challenge. On top of her lip filler, there has been speculation and theories thrown around about what other procedures she's had done. Though she's only admitted to getting fillers, it is also believed that she's gotten work done to her body to achieve the curves that she has, like her Kardashian sisters. Now, because she's never admitted to getting anything done other than her lips, it's hard to say for sure exactly how much her appearance costs, but some people out there have crunched the numbers and estimate that Kylie has spent over $2 million on her plastic surgery transformations. Now that is a lot of lip kits. At number 4, Cher. Cher is really out here like she's never heard of the concept of time. This woman does not age at all, and it's honestly a little scary. Okay, I'm getting a little carried away, but you have to admit, she looks immaculate for a woman in her mid-70s, right? Well, other than her being the queen of everything, she's also invested a lot of money into herself and her looks in order to look as great as she does. Over the years, Cher has received a neck lift, multiple facelifts, cheek implants, breast augmentation, liposuction, Botox, other injectables, and lasers, but even after all that, people still can't get over how good she looks. She's been able to get all of this work done to look younger, and yet she still doesn't look too plasticky. Well, I would expect nothing but perfection if I was Cher and spent over $1 million on plastic surgery. Yeah, it is a lot of money, but clearly it was money well spent. At number 3, Michael Jackson. The late Michael Jackson lived a hugely successful life, and he was known for a lot, from his music to his stage presence to his looks. Over the course of his career, Michael's appearance changed drastically when he got into plastic surgery. After going under the knife a few times, he was left looking nothing like his past self, and this took a lot of money to achieve. So much so that he ended up in debt because of it. It has been reported that Michael has spent over $1.5 million on plastic surgery. Some of the procedures Michael was known to have received include a nose job, skin lightening to match his vitiligo, as well as reshaping his jaw and altering his lips and eyes. In the end, his physical appearance changed drastically, but his talent remained the same, which is really the important thing here. At number 2, Heidi Montag. Heidi Montag became a star when she was cast on the MTV show The Hills, and since she became a public figure, there was soon a lot of pressure to look a certain way in the industry. Looks are always considered as one of the things that keeps your career afloat, and so there's a lot of pressure to look perfect. Because of the insecurities she was experiencing, both from being a public figure and from her doctor, Heidi ended up going under the knife for 10 plastic surgery sessions in just one day. She got so much work done that the trauma was too much for her body to handle, and she actually flatlined for 1 minute while on the operating table. After all that, when she re-emerged with her new look, people criticized her heavily for it, and Heidi even saw parts of herself as botched. Now, I think the worst part about this whole mess is the fact that she spent so much money on this whole transformation. It is believed that Heidi spent around $10 million on her plastic surgery, and it was all for her just to say that she didn't like it and for the public to make nasty comments. If I spent that much money and I didn't come out with amazing results, I would have been so mad. And finally, at number 1, Kris Jenner. Everyone knows Kris Jenner as Hollywood's hardest working momager. She's been able to raise and manage her kids, helping them grow into the big stars that they are today. The Kardashians are all considered trendsetters when it comes to their looks, so obviously Kris had to join in on the fun, right? Like many of her kids, Kris has undergone a handful of cosmetic surgeries over the years, and she's also shelled out quite a bit of money for it as well. It's been reported that Kris has received a breast augmentation, chin lift, neck lift, facelift, lasers, Botox, and other injectables to create the ageless person that we see today. And all of this comes with a hefty price tag of $70,000. That's a lot of money to turn back time, but Kris looks pretty good and she clearly has the money to do it, so Who am I to judge? At number 10, Billie Eilish. People change up their looks all the time. For a lot of people, getting a fresh new hairstyle is a way to spice things up, but when it comes to celebrities switching things up, it can be a pretty big deal, especially if their fans were already used to their signature look. When Billie Eilish underwent a drastic hair transformation earlier this year, people absolutely lost their minds when she re-emerged with her new look because it was so different than what fans were already used to. In early April of this year, Billie showed off her new hair as she went from her signature black and neon green roots to a fresh new blonde color. According to the singer, this process of changing up her hair took her 6 weeks to accomplish because going blonde is no easy feat, no matter what the L'Oreal box dye tells you. Because the process was so tedious and took so long to achieve, there was clearly a time where she had to hide her in-between process, and it turns out Billie had actually been wearing a wig when going out, a little secret that she let her fans in on when she posted a TikTok of her lifting a black and green wig off her head. Fans were shocked to see this sudden transformation from Billie, but it just ushered in a new era in her life and career, so fans are certainly all in for this new look. At number 9, Mila Kunis. I think one of the most impressive things about actors is how many of them go so far to change their appearance in order to fit a role for a movie or series. We've covered a lot of celebrities who've changed their looks for their craft, but recently there's been another star to add to that list because not too long ago, Mila Kunis shared a photo of herself in character for the film 4 Good Days, and let's just say this transformation is quite intense. The film follows Mila's character Molly, a woman battling a substance addiction, and her journey over 4 days as she tries to remain sober to qualify for a treatment that would help her in her recovery. In photos shared with the public, Mila looks nearly unrecognizable in character. She sports blonde hair with grown-out roots, and she looks frail with her face looking sunken in, with blemishes and other skin issues caused by the character's substance abuse. This is certainly one celebrity transformation that is very intense and leaves the actress looking nothing like herself. Now before I carry on with this list, I would like to take a moment to ask you guys to consider leaving a like on this video if you are enjoying it so far, and also check out my gaming channel Viper Girl to watch some new gaming content. I upload every day over there, so go check it out and subscribe while you're there. At number 8, Zac Efron. Back in late April, Zac Efron's face was the talk of the town, and by the town I mean Twitter. People were speculating that the former Disney star had gotten some work done to his jawline after he recently showed up in a video about Earth Day looking a little different. The lower half of his face was looking super puffy, almost like he had gotten some work done, and a lot of fans just didn't know what to think about this sudden transformation. The internet was debating whether or not he's gotten surgery, with some people chalking this all up to Zac simply getting wisdom tooth surgery, using that to explain all the puffiness, but others aren't so sure. One celebrity plastic surgeon addressed Zac Efron's speculation and said that it looks like Zac may have gotten fillers to reshape his jawline. Others thought that maybe it was just a bee sting gone wrong, or a plethora of other theories to explain the swelling around his jawline. A few days after the speculation started, one of Zac's friends came out and shut down the rumors that the actor had gone under the knife, but they didn't really give any kind of explanation as to what was really going on there, so this celebrity transformation continues to be a mystery. At number 7, Seth Rogen. In another case of a celebrity transforming for a role, we have Seth Rogen and his insane new look for his part in the Hulu series Pam and Tommy. Seth, who's been cast as Rand Gauthier in the series, posted a photo of him in costume, and boy oh boy does he look different. He's looking pretty unrecognizable, and you really have to squint to find a glimpse of the real Seth in there. In photos he's posted, Seth is beardless and it's kind of weird. Whenever you picture the actor, you picture him with a full beard and glasses, but here he's got none of that going on. After the comments started flooding in under his post, fans started pointing out that they didn't even realize that it was Seth in the photo because of how different he looks thanks to this drastic transformation. I think it's safe to say that the production crew really nailed this character's look because oh boy is it something. At number 6, Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato has grown up so much this year. They've opened up about their mental health, substance abuse, and they even recently came out as non-binary. This journey to self-acceptance is a huge transformation already, but a lot of people have also been focused on Demi's physical transformations as well, more specifically their hair. Over the course of this year, Demi has changed up their hair a few times, and it just keeps getting more and more iconic. The first hair transformation that occurred this year was when Demi cut their hair into a pixie cut and dyed it a bubblegum pink kind of color. Then not too long after that, Demi changed things up again and cut their bangs super short and went back to dark hair. Now things have changed again, and now they're sporting a mullet. Yes, mullets are making a comeback. Demi seems to be having a lot of fun using their looks to further express themselves, and I am all for it. Honestly, I can't wait to see what's next in store for Demi's looks. At number 5, Jeff Wittek. YouTuber Jeff Wittek has been through a lot over the last year or so, but no one really got an explanation as to what really happened until just recently. Last year, people watched as Jeff's appearance went through some kind of transformation. Some thought he got plastic surgery and got botched, and others just ridiculed him for how he looked, but what people didn't know is that Jeff was actually in a really bad accident that could have taken his life. Jeff finally opened up about the whole story behind his altered appearance and the things that he's been going through lately on his YouTube channel, where he posted a series of videos where he documented his accident and the recovery process afterwards. Online, he tried to downplay his injuries during the time before he revealed the truth. He's still recovering from the procedures he's undergone to repair his eye and the surrounding area, and now that people know what really happened, they've stopped making fun of his appearance, but for a while there, fans were making some pretty harsh comments, saying that he was no longer the hottest member of the vlog squad. On top of his injuries and alterations to his face, Jeff also opened up about how the recovery from his accident caused him to miss out on working out, and that this also altered his physical appearance. Really, Jeff has just changed a lot, not just physically, but also as a person, and I honestly wish him well. At number 4, Noah Centineo. When actors start altering their bodies to fit an upcoming movie or TV role, it's interesting to see how they change, but I think that the coolest transformations are from those who are preparing to play superheroes on the big screen. So many actors have documented their process of getting super jacked to fit their superhero character. People like Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Brie Larson, and so many more have documented their process, and there's a new actor who's joining the club, and that's actor Noah Centineo. Noah has been seen gearing up to play Atom Smasher in the upcoming Black Adam film, and he's already transformed a lot. Noah has been posting his progress on social media, but people are really starting to see just how jacked he's getting. In a video posted to his Instagram by his trainer, Noah is seen getting his gains and looking like he could open a pickle jar no problem. When you compare the way he looks going into the Black Adam movie to his role in the Netflix movie series To All the Boys, you can see just how drastic this transformation really is. At number 3, Dwayne Johnson. Moving on from one superhero to another, we're talking about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and how he's also preparing his body to fit the role of Black Adam. Now, we all know that Dwayne is a muscular guy, always has been, but when you see just how ripped he is now for this movie, you will be shocked. Dwayne posted an image of his workout progress to his Instagram recently to show fans what he's been up to in terms of preparing for this role, and it is intense. In the post's caption, Dwayne talked about how he's been, quote, manipulating water, sodium, cardio, but also having to push and pull real iron to have dense, dry, detailed muscle, end quote. Don't know what any of that means, but if it's good for him, I guess it's okay. The actor also revealed that he's been pushing himself harder for this role than he ever has, saying that he's been, quote, extremely hard dieting, training, and conditioning. All I can say is that his thighs will in fact save lives in this upcoming film. At number 2, Naomi Campbell. Other than physical transformations like getting ready for a role or changing your hair, transformations can happen in your life as well, and this is what happened with Naomi Campbell as she recently became a new mom. Back in May, the supermodel took to Instagram and shared a cute photo announcing that she's welcomed a baby girl into her life, where she called her a, quote, beautiful blessing. In the caption of the photo of her holding her daughter's tiny feet, Naomi said, quote, so honored to have this gentle soul in my life. There are no words to describe the lifelong bond that I now share with you, my angel. There is no greater love, end quote. Just recently, she posted another photo of her new baby rocking tiny Gucci shoes on her Instagram story, but other than that, the public hasn't seen a photo of the baby's face, and we don't yet know their name either. What we do know is that she's clearly very loved and will live a very happy life. And finally, at number 1, Rebel Wilson. Weight loss is one of the most difficult journeys some people might experience. So being a public figure, you constantly have eyes on you and face judgment on your body as you go through this time. For Rebel Wilson, she's been pretty open about her weight loss journey, sharing her progress with her fans, and recently she's opened up about how things have changed for her after going on this journey. After going through this transformation, Rebel has said that she often gets treated differently now compared to before her weight loss. She commented on how before no one would give her a second look, but now random strangers will stop and glance or help her out if in need. Almost like she's been granted some kind of special privileges because she fits society's standards of beauty. Rebel has said that she thought she looked good at all sizes, but that it's interesting how other people seemingly changed to fit her transformation.
Starting off this countdown, we have Maisie Williams. Maisie Williams appeared at the 2021 Brit Awards looking like a whole new person. Her new look consists of her eyebrows and hair both bleached platinum blonde. Honestly, if anyone can pull this look off, it's her. I could never. Ugh. But anyways, fans were wondering why she went for such a dramatic look. Well, rumor has it it's for her new role in an FX limited series centered around the Sex Pistols. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see that. In our 9th spot today, we have Luke Evans. And if you guys are liking this video so far, then make sure to smash that like button because it really helps us out. Just this year, actor Luke Evans posted about his workout results and showed some amazing before and after photos. The caption for these photos said, and I quote, 8 months of work, but I got there. June 2020 to February 2021. Not bad for 41 years of age. Hashtag nearly 42. Yeah, he is looking great for 41. All throughout his journey, he made sure to keep his followers updated, regularly posting shirtless photos of him. Now, he also revealed that when he is getting super fit for roles, he is on a pretty strict diet. But he doesn't want to live that lifestyle constantly. He said, and I quote, I don't need to be super ripped all year round. That's a pretty miserable way to live. Moving on to number 8, we have Chloe Ferry. Chloe Ferry is known for being part of MTV's Geordie Shore back when she was a teen. But her appearance has drastically changed since those days. It's said that Chloe has spent more than $60,000 to achieve this look. And she announced this year that she won't stop with the surgeries until she has achieved her ideal perfect look. This year though, fans became worried for Chloe after her dramatic weight loss following her breakup. She even posted on social media saying, lost so much weight off this breakup diet. She went on to say she's always wanted a tiny waist and big breasts and bum. A lot of people slammed her, saying that this is not what she should be promoting on her page. It could have a negative impact on young girls out there. Moving on at number 7, we have Olivia Rodrigo. The release of Driver's License brought Olivia into the spotlight. From there, she has been killing it with all her other songs like Good For You and Deja Vu. Her transformation is more inner than physical. She got over that controversial breakup and now she's focusing on self-love and she really blossomed as a performer. In fact, a lot of other singers have praised her for this. Ed Sheeran compared her to Avril Lavigne, saying that she's this generation's Avril Lavigne, which is a huge compliment. I'm just excited to see what else she has up her sleeve for this year. In our 6th spot today, we have Elisabeth Moss, who I actually met when I was on The Handmaid's Tale, but sorry, we're just gonna move on. The Handmaid's Tale star has ditched her blonde locks and has changed up her look for an upcoming role. She is now rocking a chocolate brown shaggy haircut for her role in Apple TV's new series, Shining Girls, which she will executive produce with Leonardo DiCaprio. Her hairstylist, Tommy Bucket, posted this photo with the caption, new hair for a new project, hashtag Winona Forever, cut and color done by me. Apparently, the hairstyle is inspired by Winona Ryder in Reality Bites. The fact that this new show is set in the early 90s makes sense for this new do. And I absolutely love it. I think she rocks it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with Ricky Martin. Earlier this year, Ricky Martin attempted to start a new trend. He bleached his hair platinum blonde. But not the hair on his head, no, his beard hair. He posted a photo of his new colored beard on his Instagram and titled it, When Bored, Bleach. Now, he did rock this new look for a couple of months before going back to his normal beard color. Honestly, that would be a pain to maintain. You'd have to dye it every couple of days, I feel like. Although the blonde beard was short-lived, we will certainly remember it forever. What do you guys think of this? Could dyeing beards funky colors be a new thing? What do you think? Coming in at number 4, we have Kelly Osbourne. Back in May of this year, Kelly posted a number of pictures on Instagram that shocked and confused fans. Why? Well, she doesn't look like herself. A lot of people commented on the photos saying that she got a lot of work done. One user wrote, and I quote, amazing what surgery can do. Another asked, did you also get lips done or makeup done all around them? They look way different. And then someone else said, who is this? I am very confused. Kelly then took to social media to slam the haters, saying she's always upfront about her procedures. She said she has never done anything to her face other than a couple of injections in her lips, jaw, and forehead. Still, fans are shocked at her new appearance, saying that she's got a whole new face. Moving on to number 3, we have Gwen Stefani. Gwen is another celebrity to change their hairstyle completely this year. I swear though, Gwen can rock any and every hairstyle. It's not fair. Anyways, just this month she revealed her new do. She kept her signature blonde hair, but added a lot of black streaks to it. On her Instagram, she revealed her new look in a video where she is shining. Like, literally, because she had a filter on. But still. Honestly, I didn't even recognize her in that video. She also posted a photo of her rocking some dark colored bangs, but it seems like those were just clip-ons. Either way, she looks fantastic. And people are hoping that this new bold change is because she's going to drop a new album or something like that. Who knows? But we need more music, Gwen. In our second spot today, we have Jonah Hill. Back in 2018, Jonah Hill announced he was starting to transform his body with martial arts. On social media, he wrote he was trying to train 4 to 5 times a week. He continued on saying, and I quote, "At 35, I try and get over the stuff that made me feel weak and insecure as a teenager. It's just wasted time and lessons you'll never learn. Trying to let go of that." Now this year, Jonah has really slimmed down. In fact, he took to Instagram to say how proud he is of his weight loss and his body. He posted an image from the Daily Mail that was talking about him surfing in a wetsuit. And then there was a paparazzi photo of him shirtless. He responded to this saying, and I quote, "I don't think I ever took my shirt off in a pool until I was in my mid-30s, even in front of my family and friends." He continued on saying his childhood was filled with insecurities. I mean, he was constantly bullied by the media for his appearance. But now, he's not bothered by any of that anymore, which is incredible. And just recently, in May of 2020, Jonah was spotted rocking bright pink hair. So, it seems like a lot of celebrities are going the pink route though. Like, even Scott Disick dyed his hair pink this year. Is that the new trend? I don't know. Should I hop on it? I'm kind of down to try it. And in our number 1 spot today, we have Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is another actor to undergo an intense body transformation for an upcoming role. But instead of slimming down, Mark has been bulking up. In May, it was revealed that he gained 20 pounds in just 3 weeks. His goal, though, was to gain 30 pounds in 6 weeks. This is all being done for his upcoming role as a boxer turned priest in the film Father Stu. While on Jimmy Kimmel, he revealed how he feels about this transformation. He said he likes it because he can eat a crap ton of food. He said, and I quote, "I am eating lots of burgers and lots of buns." He also said his first big meal is gonna be, and I quote, 20-piece chicken nugget and 20-piece hot wings from Kentucky Fried Chicken with a 6-pack of beer. He then continued on saying, why not start with a bang? Alright, that's all for today's video. Let me know which one of these celebs you thought had the most dramatic transformation. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out Peach. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see ya. Bye. 8 months of work, but I got there. June 2020 to February 20. Not bad for 41 years of age. Not bad. Now, he also revealed that when he is getting super fit for roles, I'm just stumbling today. Got me tripping, stumbling. Sorry. Honestly, that would be a pain to maintain. Oh, it rhymes.